What's up, guys? Drixelphobic Vids here. Today I'm going to be doing not really. It's kind of more off topic. This is like my first video. It's not a tutorial, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to be using, get out of tutorial mode. Okay. We're going to be making a $600, well, not exactly $600 computer build, but the first thing in the list is normally I start out with the motherboard, which here's probably the best motherboard that you can get for this amount of money. This is going to be an AMD build, so if you want to have Mac OS X installed, you can't, because there's just different types of things with the SSE. It just doesn't match up with what Mac's OS wants it to, so it's just not going to work for it. But here's the parts list I will be giving you guys. Either I'll give you the text file or just give you the things. But that's the motherboard. Here is the CPU I've chosen out, and this is a very good CPU for what the price you're getting at. You're getting an AMD FX 41 Zambezia. I don't know how to say that. But this socket does match what the motherboard matches, so we don't have to worry about that. And it's a quad-core desktop, so you can overclock also, which is a very good thing. Now this is it's a bulldozer. They nicknamed it the bulldozer processor because they actually set the world record with this. Except it's already been broken now, but AMD still broke the world record with they overclocked it to 8.4 gigahertz. That is a fucking lot. Okay, I'm just saying. See how it says 3.8 turbo? That's in safe parameters. They used liquid nitrogen to cool that bitch. So this is a really good processor. I mean, you can go through the feedback and everything like that. So it's a really nice processor. I like it, and I'm gonna be doing this build. So after I get everything sorted out and everything bought, this is what I'm gonna be using. Right now I'm on my laptop, which isn't the best, but it still gets her done. I'm running an i3, not the best. But I am running a Sandy Bridge at 2.3 gigahertz and 6 gigabytes of RAM. But here's the next parts, or the next part on the list is RAM. I have chosen some Corsair Vengeance 4GB 240 pin DDR RAM. This will fit inside the motherboard. So this is really good, and it's good that it's 1600 speed. I know everybody's gonna go like, "Oh, why did you have to give us 4 gigs?" and not 8, because 8 is overkill. You don't want 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's a little bit overkill. Really, you only need 4 gigabytes of RAM to run anything. I know freaking it'll run Windows 7 smoothly or any other OS, and then you're also going to have a 3.6 gigahertz stock out of the box AMD processor to make up for everything. So it's a nice Corsair Vengeance RAM. This is always one of the toughest builds to do, just because of the price of everything, so you're going to have to get somewhat older ports and other stuff. But I always wait till the graphics card for last. That way we can put the most money into that, so you can get the best graphics card possible. So here's the hard drive we're going to be getting. We're going to be getting a Seagate Barracuda 750 gigabyte hard drive. Now remember, I wonder if this happens to you guys, but this always happens to me. Whenever I get like some type of hard drive, something always goes wrong. Like, I don't know just how many blocks or sectors are inside the hard drive. That it's just kind of confusing. You have to go find the forum. I can't remember. I think it was on Tom's Hardware. But right now on my computer, that should say 640 gigabytes right here. It should say that, but doesn't, and there's apparently something with the sectors that it partitions it down. Even though I have 20 gigabytes partitioned over here and almost 4 right there, it doesn't add up to why I have almost 80 gigs lost. So this will probably be around after the OS is installed and everything's done, it'll probably be around maybe 700 gigabytes or 690 something gigabytes maybe. Next part is the DVD drive. I've chosen not just a DVD drive, but a DVD drive with a burner built in. That way you can watch DVDs on it. You can just pop it open, stick it in there, and call it good. And then you can also write. I know it's an 18x writing one, but you want to make sure you always want to write in the slowest speed possible. That way you can get all of the data in there. That way there's no corruptions or anything. So that's the next thing, is the DVD drive, and it's SATA. So, and there's a 6 gigabit second thing. Now I was wondering why, because I remember for the power supply, I think I hit the quantity of 2. That's why it came up at like 600, like $50 something. So this is what we're getting. A Corsair Builder Series CX 600 version 2 with a 600 watt power ratio. Now you could do like 550 watts, but this gives you some headroom. That way you want to overclock or something. You want to be able to have a little bit of headroom. That way you can get through everything. You don't want dirt crap parts, because that would very much suck dick. And here's the next computer case. I know you could probably interchange this with something else. I know there's some nicer ones out there and a little bit cheaper, but I really like this. Doesn't have it just look sexy? It just looks fucking awesome. Yeah, it says AMD on it. I know some of you don't like AMD, but I particularly like it just because of the designs and stuff they have on it. All the other things that it's done, and it's what I like about it is, let's see if I can find a picture right here, is the PSU, your power supply, is mounted in the bottom, not the top, which is a very good thing, because the airflow will be coming in through here. The drive bay is over here. And what it does is when the, let me get back to this picture, the airflow from the PSU will be held and brought in through here. And then there's a fan right here. It'll force both the air into that. And then finally, right here, it'll get back to here. And the air will be forced out this direction. So finally it all vents out that way. And it comes with a USB 2.0 and 3.0 both on the front, but for our motherboard we're only going to have a 2.0 system only, because really anything can you name something that's going to come out within the next 6 months that is going to be running off USB 3.0? There's not many things, so that's one of the other things. Okay, so keyboard and mouse, this isn't mandatory, but if you already have one, that's fine. I've found this is like a heck of a good deal right now. Only $11 for a nice optical mouse, a USB optical mouse, and then a keyboard that has optical, not optical, my bad, USB on it. So, yeah, and then this, grand finale, drumroll please, is the graphics card. This is the best graphics card you can get right now. My friend, I was telling him about this at school, and he pretty much got the same exact thing. It's just he paid a hell of a lot more than I did, which I found hilarious. So it's a Asus HD 77 2GB Radeon HD. It's a gigahertz edition. It's got 2 gigabytes of I don't know, RAM for it, I guess. I'm really not sure. I don't specialize in graphics card, but I know my friend was helping me about this stuff. But this is a really nice graphics card for what this is, and it's just great. And you can overclock the graphics card and everything, just like if you were to do it with a CPU. And if I had my way, I would get this, but I don't think anybody has deep enough pockets except my friend, who has one of these. This thing, you'll flip. This, my friends, is the EVGA Asus GTX 690. When they went on sale, they sold out within like the next 12 hours. They completely sold out because everybody's sitting there waiting, refreshing their page. Buy one now! Buy one now! because they're limited stock. They don't carry them all the time. So that's basically the lowdown of a $594 computer. But remember, you got to remember that you need to do your shipping, which I don't know why, but FedEx does this for some reason, and freaking guaranteed 3-day shipping, $113. Not when I can get UPS guaranteed 3-day shipping for $25. I feel kind of bad for FedEx because my dad works for that company, so sorry. But or you could do either one of these if you want to, but it still is going to take like 5 days for it to get here, even though it says 3-day. Just because it takes about 2 days for everything to process through. But that is the entire build, and I hope you guys enjoy this and get a computer like I do. So have fun.